Wendy Williams was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy Cohen basically asked her what does she think about Nene Leakes and her family getting a spin-off. But Wendy Williams responded, seeing Nene as a grandmother, boring. Seeing Nene with Greg, boring. Seeing Nene getting back in Hollywood, boring. So Nene Leakes got so upset because of Wendy Williams' opinion, and these were her tweets, okay? They always manipulating black women to say negative things about each other while they sit and enjoy us tearing each other down. Remember, yes, she goes again. Black Lives Matter. Remember Breonna Taylor. Remember that most racist network. Come on. Why are you including Breonna Taylor in this mess? The same way how she included George Floyd in her mess. Where was Black Lives Matter and uplifting black women when you sat there and tear down your sisters? Just admit that you felt like doing those things would lead to more episodes, will lead to more drama, and will lead to a raise for you. So you are looking out for yourself and for your check. Not Bravo. Stop using Black Lives Matter, Breonna Taylor, may her soul rest in peace, and all of the terrible things that's happened to black people to make a case for yourself, all because you got fired. I'm saying, it's so disgusting. Continuing, they're gonna leave my name out of these shows. Send me your best discrimination attorney's info. And she went ahead and dropped her Gmail. And basically it's war. I thought you had attorneys. What happened to Lisa Bloom? And you were going to do a press conference and all of that. Then you turn around and hopped on YouTube and bow out gracefully. And you even thank Andy. You thanked everybody. Like everything was all good. Andy hopped on Instagram and posted his sweet message to you of, farewell, goodbye. Even Bravo posted sweet messages. And all of the people who rock with you posted sweet messages about you leaving. But now you need a discrimination attorney? I thought you had some amazing people that was willing to stand behind you.
It's coming. It's coming. I will be speaking soon. I'll be speaking soon. So, and I have the right people with me to speak. So I will be speaking soon. So wait for it. Okay. There's so much stuff happening that you don't even know about. But I've been searching for weeks, and I finally found some people that are going to work with me on the situation and speak on my behalf. So you be really proud about that. And I will be able to hopefully tell my side of the story and what has been happening to me since 2008. 2008. It's been a very long time. And so some of you guys may be surprised by it when you hear it and if you hear it, okay?
What happened to all of those people? The racist is the master manipulator. They using me for ratings like they have always done, okay? And then Nene continued. She said both are and then F, their ratings are low. Bye, queens. Basically, she's saying the Wendy Williams show ratings is low, and Andy Watch What Happens Live ratings is low. So they're using her for ratings. And then here she goes. Didn't Nene get so upset and threaten to sue the Vivica Fox and Lisa Ray and Claudia Jordan and all of them because Vivica Fox insinuated that she was doing drugs? But now here she is saying that Wendy Williams, she's on cocaine, so they should stop using her to talk. They both need my help with their poor ratings. Now, yes, I understand Wendy Williams in the past admitted to doing drugs. But if she's saying that she's clean and she have a business to run, for you to come out here and saying she's on cocaine, what makes this any different when Vivica Fox insinuated that you were on that stuff allegedly based on your behavior? This is the hypocrisy and any being delusional I be talking about. I always eat and eat good. Believe that. I always believed in multiple streams of income, so the leaks are good. You old cooking head and you old racist. No one knew you until you knew me. Remember, I'm Icon, don't forget. I think she's talking about Andy because there's no way she's talking about Wendy Williams because we all knew who Wendy Williams was before we knew who a Nene Leakes was, okay? So I think she's talking about Andy Cohen. But oh my goodness, this is the thing that Cynthia Bailey have said over and over again. The reason why I will always be friends with Kenya Moore is because whenever we have a falling out or we disagree on something, Kenya is not sitting in every interview blasting me and saying the most disgusting things about me, be it online, be it in interviews, be it anywhere. The moment you have a tiny falling out with Nene, here she goes. Now, Wendy Williams is on Cook. Oh, so if Wendy Williams is on Cook and she was just your sis and y'all were all hanging out, so does that mean that you were in? Because if you claiming someone is on Cook, that someone is doing cocaine, that means you saw it. That means you have proof, and that means you are not afraid of a defamation lawsuit because you have evidence that they are doing drugs. So that means you were in their presence when they were doing these drugs. So does that mean that you did some too? So does that mean that Vivica Fox was right for insinuating? Do you see this? How do you talk about black women tearing each other down and all of that, but then in the same breath turn around and tear her down by saying she does cook, retweeting things about her marriage, right? The same friend that came to you and probably cried on your shoulder about her ex-husband doing her dirty, you turn around and Nene retweeted about her so-called BFF, Wendy Williams. This person wrote, I'm late. Winifred, aka Wendy, said, what? She is a hater. Number one, who the bleep does she think she is? Oh, I forgot. Wendy is perfect in her own little bubble. That's why her husband was with his real wife to her. Everyone is beneath her. How can you even agree with that hashtag right there when that's you? That's what Nene Leakes retweeted. Imagine calling someone your sis and your best friend and crying on their shoulder, and because you are honest with your opinion, this is what they're tweeting. This person wrote, what kind of friend would try to stop you from getting the bag? Nene, please don't forgive her again because you've let. What do you mean? Wendy literally went to Nene's former EP and said it would be boring to give her a show. A real friend would say, OMG, this is a great opportunity to give Nene her own show. She's the reason we watch. How soon we forget. But I love the internet. They always remind people. Didn't Nene do the exact same thing to Eva after breaking up with her? She went on an interview saying Eva was boring. Nene said Eva was boring. Now she's mad because her friend she made amends with called her boring? Typical Nene. Exactly. Sorry, but Wendy wasn't actually horribly wrong. But what Nene said, child, good luck recovering from that. My point, you made up with Eva on the episode, y'all were cool, but then said that she was boring and that Bravo was wasting their money on her because all she was doing was having babies on Bravo dime. Is this worse than when Nene told Andy that Cynthia should be fired? Wasn't Cynthia your sis for years? Didn't Cynthia also leave you a sweet message regardless of everything the two of you been through and you reposted it? That means the door is cracked or the door is open. But didn't you go on these interviews and dog Cynthia out and wanted Cynthia to lose her job? Cynthia, Portia, Eva. But yet you turn around and retweet the same thing that a good friend would have said, oh, this would be a great opportunity. So why weren't you a good friend to Cynthia, Eva, and Portia? But you sat there and wanted them to lose their jobs. Eva have how many kids? Eva have a husband too, right? Yes, he's working in the household. But you wanted that mother to lose her check, but then turn around and retweet a fan calling Wendy Williams out for wanting you to lose a bag? Where were this thought process when you wanted Portia, Cynthia, Kenya, and everyone to lose their bag? If you don't know what a bag is, for those of you who don't know, money. The hypocrisy. Oh, and then people called her out as well when she pointed this out, that other housewives got every episode and she didn't. And people pointed out, Vicky is an OG and she too did not get full episodes, seasons. Why did you leave her out? Oh, they're chewing her up. I'm not here for Andy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here for Bravo, because y'all know I rock with Kenya more and they do her dirty. So I'm not defending Andy or Bravo. I'm just saying to Nene Leakes, in order for you to have a solid case, I'm just saying to Nene Leakes, you ruin your own chances and case, because everything you are claiming they have done to you or are doing to you, you yourself sat there and called it lies when people pointed it out. But now that you no longer have a job and your ego and pride led you to lose your income, now they're racist. Now they're this. Now they're that. Now they're putting black women against each other when you are the queen of dragging black women. So angry at a black woman not wanting to be around your toxic behavior anymore, that you said her child is not her child, and attempted to spit on another black woman. If Wendy do cook, so do Nene. I didn't say that. They said that. And Nene continued to retweet. Andy is the biggest gaslighter in all the land of housewives. I want to hear what Nene Leakes knows, okay? Wendy is a dog for what she did to Nene. Oh, now your best friend is a dog. Oh, girl. I'm going to have to do a completely separate video on the Breonna Taylor situation, because when I tell you social media did not play with her for using Breonna Taylor name once again, yeah, and then Black Lives Matter, they did not play with her. So those comments will be in a completely separate video. But you are all aware that I'm very detailed and I love to do things in order. So I'm just putting little clips in here of the Instagram live that led to all of this, okay? Nene and Wendy Williams became friends again after falling out years ago. And Nene loved going on Instagram Live, and every time she went on Instagram Live, she would call Wendy Williams without any heads up, without nothing. Just call her and be like, hey, I'm on live. And it's like, at least give your friend heads up and things like that. So she did that the first time. Wendy talked to her for a little bit. Let's go ahead and listen.
I'm gonna call, let me call Wendy Williams to see if she at home. What Wendy is doing. Okay, Wendy Williams. Let's see what she's doing. Yeah, she's at home. She's supposed to be doing something on YouTube, I think. So she may not be at home. And I think she was going to be live on YouTube at 6 o'clock, was she?
Hey.
Wendy.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Laying in the bed.
Oh, girl, I'm just calling to see what you were doing. I'm calling you on live.
Nope. The sun is shining. The corona is relentless. And the cats are over there laying on the couch and the boats are going by.
They letting the boat still be out there on the water? Because I heard Times Square was completely empty.
Well, you know what? There's a taxi boats now and police boats. Boats.
Oh. What'd you eat today?
I had a lamb chop and some rice. And, because I got plenty of food in my fridge.
You bored?
Yeah. Bored enough to do that 6 p.m.
YouTube.
Thing that I'm doing.
You doing it on YouTube?
Yes, they convinced me.
Okay, well, let me tell all my followers to go to your YouTube at 6 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, I do it 5 days a week. Oh God, Nene, they convinced me about this shit. I feel so intruded upon, but it's still fun.
It's fun.
They go and dress up and, you know.
Well, go on over there. I'm coming over there to look at you at 6 o'clock. You got just a few minutes.
Nene.
Huh?
I understand that. The first one was yesterday.
Oh, was it? Go in there and look at it. You did your own makeup, didn't you?
Yeah. How dare you?
I'm just saying, I did my makeup. Who's gonna do our makeup? I don't want somebody breathing in my face.
That's what I say. No, you know what I'm doing? I tape them. So I do. Because I don't want somebody over here every day either. I taped 3 on Monday and 2 on Thursday. So I taped Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yesterday.
Well, I'm gonna call you back and check on you tonight. After I have me a couple of drinks, okay? Okay. Love you. Bye. Wendy said 6 o'clock on YouTube.
You know, it was a decent phone call, you know. I love you, Wendy, and all of that. It was great, right? And then the second time she was on Instagram Live, she full hair and makeup and everything. But then she called Wendy Williams on FaceTime, and Wendy Williams declined her FaceTime call because it's like, you didn't give her no warning. You called her on FaceTime with a camera pointing at your phone with people watching, thousands of people watching, not even knowing if she could have answered the phone, not being appropriately dressed, like nothing. So Wendy had no clue what was going on. She just stood without her attorneys, without her managers, without going through the proper channels that Nene was calling her to film an episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So this is the reason why Wendy Williams sounded this way.
Let me call somebody. Am I on? Brent, can I? Okay, I can use. I'm going to use my phone to call. Let me call Wendy Williams and see what she said. I'm going to call my friend Wendy Williams and see what she has to say about all of this and see what Wendy is doing. Let me see. I need to call her. I wonder, should I call her on FaceTime?
Get on, what you call her?
Let me see if Wendy's still woke, because I can't join Kim.
What about a Zoom?
Yeah, but we can Zoom. We have to Zoom over on YouTube. We actually were coming over here to tell everybody to come over to YouTube.
I don't know how to work this one.
I'm in here with Brent. Child. You know what I'm saying? So
Your call.
Oh, so Wendy trying to act like she's asleep. So Wendy is acting like she on a date, honey, knowing she quarantining over there alone. Anyway, we having a struggle. Let me call. I got to call Wendy. Wendy told me to call her. So Kim, I'm gonna have to wait on you for a second. I got to call Wendy. Let's see, can I call my girl Wendy Williams? Yes. I'm see, I'm gonna FaceTime with Wendy. See what she's looking like. Oh, she don't want to FaceTime. Her wig is probably not on. So let me call on that way. You put on the speaker. Brent, the cord around that light, put it underneath the light. Be careful. Now, there you go.
Hey.
I'm calling Wendy.
Hello?
Wendy?
Yes?
What are you doing?
Watching the news.
Girl, well, where were you at when I called you?
In the other room.
Doing what, honey?
What does it matter? I left my phone on the bed. When I walked back in, it was still ringing. And I picked it up, and you weren't there. That's when I texted you back.
She's such a hot mess. Wendy, now let me tell you this, girl. I'm over here talking to my live people, and I wanted to FaceTime you. Why I can't FaceTime you?
Because I don't have space or time for that. and already done that. I'm not.
You did not FaceTime me. I've not seen you. I want to see you. I miss you.
No. You'll see plenty of me on Monday.
What you gonna be doing? Okay, tell the people what you doing Monday. What are you doing Monday?
I'm not talking.
Why you can't tell? Don't you want them to come see your show? You're gonna be doing it somewhere, ain't you?
Okay, gotta go. Bye.
Where you? She don't want y'all to know what she doing. This is I'm telling Wendy to tell everybody. So she's gonna do her show Monday, some sort of way, back somewhere. I guess in the studio, maybe in her home. I don't know. But she's gonna do the show, and it's gonna be great. She loves working, and she's like me. I love to work. Wendy loves to work. So she's her talk show. And I can only imagine how much she's missing talking to you guys every single day. And so tune in to Wendy on Monday. You know, I told you guys the last time that I was talking to you guys that she's over on YouTube. So go over on YouTube as well and check her out.
Okay, that call was very awkward. People started saying that Nene was looking like a fan to Wendy Williams and not a friend, because it was almost like she was seeking validation to prove that I know Wendy and I have her on speed dial, whatever the case might be. So Wendy Williams went on her show, you know, a few days later, and basically it was a huge miscommunication. She thought when Nene said, you know, say hi to my people, I'm on live, she thought it was an episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she felt like her friend was using her. Like, girl, I've already given you a few episodes. I've gotten on the phone with you. What else do you want me to do? I don't want to be a housewife, but yet I have given you a few episodes, so leave me alone. So that's when Wendy made a comment, that girl over there, right? So they had a falling out. Now, Nene hopped back to Instagram Live, and this is what she had to say.
I've been so busy today. Oh my God. I've just been so busy from one thing after the next, and I just have not had the time to get on here and just talk about any and everything. So there are a few things I'm not going to address. So, you know, I love to do a Q&A with you guys, but if you're going to ask me anything about Wendy, please refrain from doing so. I will not answer any questions concerning Wendy. I will not answer any questions, once again, concerning Wendy. And for the third time, I will not answer any questions concerning Wendy. I am not that kind of friend. I have never been that kind of friend, despite what you might think. Any questions I have, I will direct them to her. I wish she could have done the same. I'm always loyal. I will always be loyal. I am not a snitch. I will never be one. And I am not going to hash out a friendship over social media. It won't benefit me at all. And it won't benefit any friendship that I have. So the only friendships I'm fighting for on social media is the ones I get paid to fight over social media for. That means it's a check behind it. So there's no check here, so there's no need for me to discuss it.
Because the same woman who said she's not a snitch, you know, I'm not a snitch, I'm not going to do any of that. Then Wendy goes on Watch What Happens Live. Andy Cohen, you know, asks her the question, does she think that Nene and her family should have their own show? Wendy Williams simply answered, we don't want to see Nene with her husband, boring. Nene going back in Hollywood, boring. Nene being a grandmother, boring. She was just saying that it would be boring. That's how she felt. Next thing you know, the woman who just said in those clips, I'm not a snitch, I would never do this, that, and the third. Well, she's accused Wendy Williams of doing cocaine and all of that. So overall, you know, I'm wishing these ladies, you know, the best. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.